the other thing I wanted to mention is that on Sakadawa Day, which is this coming full moon, it's also a lunar eclipse. Okay, and lunar eclipses are considered a very bad omen, and it's very important you do not look at the lunar eclipse. So I will send out a message to everybody in my database, because when you look at the lunar eclipse, any eclipse, solar eclipse is even worse. But when the lunar eclipse crosses over your country, or solar eclipse passes over your country, it is a bad sign. I have been following lunar and solar eclipses for some time now, and I have noticed that what most of the time lunar and solar eclipse, they occur at least 2 or 3 times a year. Okay, this is a natural scientific phenomenon, and most of the time it occurs over the ocean. Okay, but when it occurs over a country and then a lot of people look at it, then it becomes very dangerous. Then there's natural disasters that come after that, and all kinds of really bad stuff. So don't look at it. If you want, you can look at pictures of it a few days after it has occurred. Okay, but don't look at the eclipse, and don't expose your body to the eclipse. Okay, and a lot of Indian siddhas also say that uh, when the eclipse is occurring, you should not have a full stomach, because when the eclipse occurs, when you have a full stomach, the food in your body turns into poison for you. It becomes very bad for your body. But lunar eclipses from beginning, from time immemorial, has always been considered a negative omen. So please don't look at the eclipse, and don't be outside when the eclipse is happening. And tell your friends and family as well. So because only in recent years, for some reason, people just love to look at eclipses now. Last time nobody asked us to look at eclipse, but nowadays the media makes such a big hype about eclipses. And people have eclipse parties. They have a picnic while the solar eclipse is occurring, and so they can all look up and watch at this horrible moment. So it's and then when the eclipse ran over across America 2 years ago, after that there was a whole the trajectory of where the eclipse passed by America. The entire line had natural disasters the next few months after that. Tornadoes and hurricanes and everything. You don't have to take my word for it. You go and do your research. You will see. Okay. So don't look at the eclipse. And because eclipses are a negative sign, all the prayers that you do on a day that an eclipse occurs, the merits, the power is multiplied millions and even much more. So this coming Sakadawa day, you must not miss. You must not miss. You must not miss it doing prayers, because it is such an important day. And there is one particular prayer that is very, very important when it comes to eclipse. It's called the Kunzang Monlam. That prayer, Kunzang Monlam, is the prayer that you chant as the eclipse is happening, because it will dispel disasters, it will dispel earthquakes, and a lot of bad things. So when you have a lunar eclipse, it means you have no moon. Okay? When you have a solar eclipse, it means that there's no sun. And the moon and the sun are considered two of the Earth's greatest protectors.